This is China's artificial sun.
Where did they get $1 trillion to do this?
They probably sold a few bored apes.
We can do that.
Oh,
That's basically an MRI machine.
You guys know about Puma Punku? So I'm tired of everyone thinking that we're dumb. So I thought it would be good if we started educating each other on important topics, like in science, maybe history, grammar. I don't know, what else is important? Gender studies, dance therapy.
economics.
Economics is a big one. And
NFTs.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that's the new.
And we'll round robin
thing.
each episode who brings in an article.
Yes.
I choose grammar because that one sounds fun to educate you on.
This is a cool topic. It's science related.
Mhm.
You guys know I love antimatter. It's not antimatter.
Okay.
This is China's artificial sun, a
Oh.
$1 trillion project where they were testing nuclear fusion capabilities and were able to burn. Trying to remember the article. They were able to burn plasma
Okay.
up to 5 times stronger than the sun's heat. Thanks to Honey for sponsoring this video. I'm sure you all already know what Honey is. It's a free online shopping tool that installs in seconds, and it scours the internet, the massive World Wide Web cyberspace, looking for coupons to use at checkout on some of your favorite websites, you know, for shoes, video games, food. Most major websites that you're probably envisioning in your head right now are most likely compatible with Honey. And it saved customers billions of dollars. It saved them so much money, and it's a free installation that can just save you money. So Honey is just an extremely effective service. It's the #1 online shopping tool in America. So if you're interested in downloading it, make sure to click the link in the description below or to go to joinhoney.com/penguinz0. Just for some fun stats, the people that have used my code at Honey have saved $57,602 on items they've been purchasing recently. So yeah, big thanks to Honey, and make sure to check it out if you're interested. So their artificial sun, the purpose is it would be a clean source of energy. So if they're able to master nuclear fusion, they would be able to generate electricity without any greenhouse gas emissions. So they were able to, and this is, I double checked, it was 17 minutes. They were able to burn that plasma up to 267 million degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 times stronger than the sun's core, which burns at, I believe it was 24 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Wouldn't that be 10 times?
It said over 5 times.
Oh.
Now your
It
question-
is accurate.
That's right, that is.
Yeah.
He's there.
Hey, it's science, not math.
You're scientists, Matt.
Where did they get $1 trillion to do this?
They probably sold a few bored apes. I don't know. Man. I didn't look into their financial
Yeah, I feel
history.
like that's just such a ridiculous
I know.
amount of money to have
Yeah.
not heard about.
Yeah.
Well,
The spending of that.
they've
kind of
been working
money.
on it for years. It's called the Experimental Advanced Super Takamoka, I think it is.
Yes.
The abbreviation is EAST.
Why is it in English?
I'm not sure. That's just what the device is called.
And it's Chinese?
China did it, but France did it first. France has,
So why is it called the Takamoka then?
I don't know, but France, in 2003, France did something similar where they burned plasma up to like 240 million degrees Fahrenheit, and theirs is called like the extratubular something tokamaka or some shit. I don't remember.
Big Rocket League, or woogity woogity woogity, what's that?
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power fans.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we're on the cusp of solving nuclear fusion.
That is, and
For
honestly,
17-minute intervals.
Yeah.
yeah, as long as we don't need it for more than that.
Explain to me what plasma is, like exactly.
State of matter.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like what is?
Yeah, what
That's all you
causes
need to
it?
know.
Because it's not a gas and it's not a liquid.
Right.
Yeah, is it below?
It's not even
like-
a solid. Like,
so-
how do you get plasma?
Well,
Yeah.
got it from the store or something. The idea behind it is
what's
they want to emulate how stars burn. Because stars, when
Yeah.
they emit energy, it's through a process of nuclear fusion. So they've tried
Well,
to imitate
hang on.
it.
So what is nuclear fusion?
You know, like,
That's how, I mean, nuclear fusion is how the sun burns, right? It's like the
Yeah.
hydrogen particles are colliding, that is fusion, they're fusing together, and any
Okay.
excess energy is what the heat is.
I
When
feel like
two
this-
atoms fuse together, they release a crazy amount of energy. It's kind of scary. They are building a miniature sun with crazy amount of energy. What if they're using this as like a weapon? Like, what if you launched that at the moon? Would it just like implode on itself, like firing the sun at the moon?
Well, they'd have to get there in 17 minutes, otherwise it's just gonna fizzle
That's
out.
true. Yeah.
Are there like critics of this? Are there like naysayers?
I've only seen
There are
positive
protests in the
things.
street.
This is above the normal level where people get upset. Like, you don't have anti-vaxxers looking into nuclear fusion usually.
True.
But there are people who like protested when the first particle collider was
Yeah,
built.
large
Like,
hadron
Yeah,
they
they
thought
thought
it
it
a
would-
black hole and
Thought it would
stuff
end the
like
world.
that.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, everyone was like, I think I was in middle school, and I was in like social studies class or something, and we read an article about it, and everyone was like waiting, like they're about to do it. We're all like sitting there like waiting to see what's gonna happen. We're about to die.
Imagine you all did get swallowed in
That
that
reminds me
black hole.
of what was the Aztec calendar?
Mayan calendar.
The Mayan
Yeah.
calendar,
What
yeah,
was that?
2012.
Yeah, I remember sitting in
Yeah.
the room with my friends on 2012, and I was like, "This is where we stop
That was,
living."
that was the most stressful December of my life.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
planned that entire year to lose my virginity before that date because I was like, I don't want to die a virgin, and I know it's coming. I gotta hurry up.
Were you successful?
Nope.
Oh,
I didn't make the cut. You guys know about Puma Punku?
That
I
sounds
think you
familiar.
Go ahead and tell
Wait,
us.
is that the sport?
No. It's,
Okay,
it's,
tell me
it's
about
about
Puma.
ancient aliens. It's some.
Oh, you told me
We've
about
gone
this.
so far from science. We're going to conspiracy theories.
No,
I think it's South America.
It is.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it
sure
is,
it's-
yeah.
Or
So,
Middle America.
It's a ruins somewhere in there, and my dad thinks it's the most convincing evidence for aliens having lived with us at some point because all of the rocks that survived, they're like these really finely cut rocks in the shape of H's for some reason.
Oh.
So it's these giant H's, which he says aliens laser cut for us.
Mm.
And
Nice.
in Puma Punku, or at least according to my dad, there's an airstrip for UFOs.
Oh.
So where all of those rocks are, like if you zoom out, it's apparently like this giant strip that's plowed or
Oh, I
something
gotcha,
full of like
okay.
rocks or some shit. So he says it must have been like a landing strip
We
for
should
aircrafts.
visit Puma Punku.
We should.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. All right, now getting back to nuclear
Oh yeah,
fusion.
back to nuclear
Yeah.
fusion.
Right.
Can you show us like a picture of the machine?
Yeah.
I'm actually really
I
curious.
think we should try to do it, but with like a budget of maybe like $10,000.
Oh.
See
and like
how hard we
prove,
can
see if
make
we can
something.
prove that we can do it.
Imagine
too.
we revolutionize the world by making budget tokamaka.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
basically an MRI machine, but big.
Yeah.
And for a
We
sun.
just, we just have to go to the plasma store
Yeah.
and light it on fire, right? Or something like
We're
that.
done.
Yeah.
But if we get a plasma TV and put it
put
in an
mag-
MRI machine.
Right. It's genius.
The world is dead.
Imagine. It just starts going around and there's just a sun growing
Yeah,
in the middle of the MRI machine. What if you took the Tokomoko
It sounds like we're naming Japanese snacks that we
from
like.
like Japanese Taco Bell items? But how fast do you think you could make an engine move if you had, let's call it a 6-cylinder engine, each with its own little Tokomoko, pulling them?
I think
with all
we
explosions?
would have reached the limitations of like the machine itself.
Yeah, it probably would
It
just
would just
blow
go.
up.
It would
yeah,
fall
go
apart.
That's
like
true. We need to
Yeah.
make a much
Vaporize
better.
itself.
Yeah.
But what if we
engine.
made the machine out of plasma?
Oh.
And then put the plasma
Can
in
you
it?
do that? I still don't know what
don't
plasma
know.
is. Like, can you do
Can
that?
you show us a picture of plasma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb, fact check. Were we right on everything?
So I don't know if the camera could see him, but we were.
Yeah,
He gave a big thumbs up.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
He's tearing up right now.
Yep, it was beautiful, honestly. It's the Tokamak or Tokamak. It's Russian originally.
Ah.
So do the Russians also have a little sun?
Yes, so it was originally created in 1958 by the Russians.
1958?
Yeah, so
Holy
fusion's been
shit.
around. We've understood the concept of fusion for a long time. It's just how to make it last longer and longer and longer.
Like 17 minutes.
He was completely right. It's a more viable way of getting less greenhouse or no greenhouse gases.
Hell yeah.
almost. And fusion reactors last a lot longer than fission reactors, which was what we have right now.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite. That's
Yeah.
tearing atoms apart.
Except it's yes, but the problem is we can't get a fusion reactor to last more than 17 minutes.
Why haven't we gone to every workout gym in the world and just attached like turbines to all the equipment? You know how much energy you could generate
You
from
just
people going to
reminded
work
me.
out? Am I wrong?
I sat with a group of friends
Well, why?
once, and we ideated on building a gym that was all based around energy creation to power the gym. So like if you're deadlifting heavy and you drop it, every pad is an energy pad that takes
So like,
the
all you have to do is
energy
spin the turbine.
to
So
power-
if you like
right.
made the machines like spin some kind of turbine,
So are you
and just
picturing
gather
like
the
how
energy.
donkeys pull the ropes
Yeah.
around the pole? Like
Yeah.
you're saying our workout is just turning
It's
turbines.
fueling the city.
Yeah.
I wonder where the diminishing returns really start hitting.
Well,
like,
once
can
we make our own, we can study it.
That's true. Once we get that MRI and plasma TV,
Yeah,
we're
we should
golden.
be
But
able to observe.
like, do we need to go above 70 million degrees? Do we need to go above 1 million?
Check on your fact sheet over there, Professor. The sun's core burns at 24 million degrees Fahrenheit?
27.
27
Very
million
close.
degrees
That's
Fahrenheit.
pretty close.
How many Celsius?
Oh, it's probably
Yeah.
it's more than 100, I'd
Yeah,
say,
of
at
course.
least.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go hotter than the sun,
So I-
especially
no.
not 5
I just ran
times
some
hotter.
quick
That's
numbers
dangerous.
over here,
Yeah.
and if we dropped it to 1 million, in theory we could run it for 20 hours. So I feel like we should be focusing on that to see how much energy we can get from
Long-term
1 million
gains, yeah.
degrees.
I feel like maybe we should work on using it first,
Right.
and then work on getting it hotter.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we find out 1 million can power a whole city for a year in those 20 hours, that's good.
That's pretty
That's
good.
Then-
pretty good, yeah.
Then we can start going
Then we only
hotter.
need like a lot of suns.
Yeah.
We got to store the power.
Yeah.
My recommendation is those potato batteries they make in middle
Oh,
school.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have so
Okay.
many potatoes.
That's
in the
true.
world.
Yeah.
That's true.
If we just hook them up to each
Well,
house.
Matt,
we're
Matt,
good.
you bring up a really good point. Why don't power plants just use potatoes and
Instead of
batteries
coal.
True.
instead of coal?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
probably far less like greenhouse gassing.
That's true. I think it's the Irish wouldn't be happy.
I think we're probably running out of potatoes.
What if we took all the balloons and the excess helium
Oh,
and
just-
attached
oh,
it to the end of the
yeah.
turbine?
That's code name
and it's
kids
always
next door
lifting
shit.
them up, so they're always moving.
That's
But
fucking
how,
genius.
if they're all pointing, like if this is your wind turbine and you've got, let's say there's 5 spokes
Wait,
on
no,
your
no, no.
turbine,
No,
they're all
it's-
lifting up, it won't move.
No,
Yeah,
Matt,
because
Matt.
it'll be pulling it like in one direction.
No,
so
it's
always,
genius. It's
like-
genius. You have the helium balloons at the top and uninflated balloons at the bottom. And then using the energy from the excess helium, you fill the bottom balloons while you pull it out of the top balloon. So it's
Yeah.
constantly
So you-
spinning,
you put
generating
it-
energy.
Because the helium will always go to the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
You have a connected
The helium's
right.
always gonna go up.
Perfect amount of helium that it dissipates by the time it gets
Yeah.
to the top.
Oh, yeah.
And then you use that excess helium to fill the
Yeah.
balloons at the bottom, and it goes forever.
This is science.
That's
Yeah.
perpetual
Do you think
motion.
this is what they do like at NASA? They're like, boys and girls, we gotta get to Mars.
Guys, I think we should build that.
Have you been to the grocery store and they have the helium balloons in the
Yes.
corner? We just
Yeah.
take a lot of those and just
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah, we
just
siphon it
Yeah,
away.
they can
I
figure out
got
how to
helium
get
tanks
here.
in
Yeah.
our garage.
Yeah,
I bought that 2 years ago for
That's
a
gonna be worth
$1
$1 million in a
Yeah.
couple years.
It's like an NFT. We're sitting on it.
Yeah.
This is so fucking simple. Put a giant balloon on top of the Tuckmuck. So
Oh.
as it spits out the helium, we can
It fills the
transport it
balloon.
across the
That's
country,
true,
giving
yeah.
energy
That's
to
also
everyone.
like some Pixar shit of how to
Yeah, we're
steal
making
the power plant. We hook up a balloon, the helium comes out, and we float it to where we want it.
You've seen Up.
Yes.
We just turn that into the Tuckmuck and
Yeah.
fly it around
This
with
is
a
like-
dog and an old man.
Up meets Despicable Me.
We're getting somewhere
We're
now.
going
Yeah.
to steal
I
the
think we're-
Tuckmuck.
I think we've come up with how to create endless energy.
Yeah.
We really have.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could get a seat at the UN.
I think so.
Yeah,
Helium boys.
Probably by the 3rd or 4th time we go over the science here, they'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
these guys on the
They'll
council.
be like, we said they were stupid the first time, but
But
there's
there's all
something
their
in-
helium turbine.
Yeah, that helium potato turbine really taking off.
Look, I used to think that they were dumb, but every time I look out my window and see that Tuckmuck flying through the sky, Godspeed.
Oh, just imagine a little cannon up in the air, kind of like how we just launched, not the Hubble, what did,
The other one.
David Webb.
Oh,
yeah.
the Dave and Buster's one.
Yeah,
right?
Dave and
Yeah.
Buster's. Wait, pocket that. I'm coming back to Dave and Buster's. But imagine a little cannon that runs our civilization where every time our sun fizzles out or explodes, we just scoop it away and out comes another sun.
But you
Like
have
a
to like
t-shirt?
you have
Yeah,
to,
t-shirt cannon for
you
sun.
have fired the new sun to be in
Perfect.
place
Yeah.
at the
You-
time.
Oh, I'm talking like the
exact second
cannon's
other sun
here.
goes out.
Like the cannon is.
But whose job is it to like
Can you-
within a couple minutes like guess that the sun's
Alright,
like?
so this
Well,
is
now,
the,
can
like,
you
press the
imagine
button.
the satisfaction, the primal like joy of when the sun goes out? You pull the lever and just hear, "Vroom,"
So
and we
here's
launch
another thing.
another
It just like
sun
flickers
out.
and comes back on.
Oh.
Danny had a really good point though. Somebody's gonna have to do it. So once a year we pick somebody. You guys can tell me how we pick, but they get shot up into space and they have to fire
Oh,
the cannon.
it's the person who creates the most energy at our gym.
Oh my God!
It's
Well,
still
they
me,
get
though.
way
Whoa.
punished then.
No, it's a
Alright,
it's
the
a,
least
it's like
amount of
a sacrifice.
energy.
It's an honorable.
Yeah, but no one
position.
wants to be
All
sacrificed.
right, so why don't we do the least at our gym?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because now they
have
have to go create the most. Like it's
Yeah.
symbolism.
Yeah.
You sucked. go save the planet. But what if they get really mad?
I was gonna say, don't you want someone who like
wants to do it? Yeah, because if they
Yeah.
don't pull that lever, there's no sun.
That's true.
What
We
if
need somebody
like
trustworthy.
it's like one of the winners of like a Mr. Beast video?
Oh,
Like that's
wow.
the you win
You get
the
to put the
ability
sun
to change
back.
the sun.
So I think you guys are on a roll. One of the biggest problems is containing the fusion reactor.
Yes.
It gets super
Yeah,
hot.
yeah,
as we
yeah, yeah,
discussed.
Didn't they used to do in the olden days? Not, I'm talking like real old. Like they did ceramic batteries. Wasn't that a thing?
What if we build a
Right.
big pizza oven around it?
Right. Like a kiln.
bricks.
Yeah, and then we could sell the pizza and make fat
Yeah.
stacks of cash.
All
No,
right.
no high five. Yeah, great work,
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, I learned so much.
Nice. Hooray for science.
Yeah. Whoa.